It's not going to happen at a job. That's just on bills. That's just over broke. It's not going to happen. A job is designed to keep society busy while the government does what they want to do. That's what a job is designed to do. It's just the rat race. Are you guys getting this? Yeah. I can't tell you. If I was willing to risk my life so that I didn't have to plug into the matrix, I've never had a 9 to 5. I walked around with a bulletproof vest. And you guys are complaining. Are you getting this? One of my best friends is fighting a life prison sentence. He doesn't know what violence is. He doesn't even know what a cell phone is. He never sent a text. We were together every day. And he's not here to witness this. We got together, we put a petition together, it's down to 25 years. He did 13. So, I'm here to tell you that this is more than what you think. If it wasn't for 5 links, I wouldn't have been able to participate in the legacy. If it wasn't for 5 links, I wouldn't have the rationale to put a petition together and get people together and send letters to the government and all of this stuff so that my boy can come home to father his kids. Yeah. Tired of going to funerals. Tired of people not taking care of themselves. A guy that I went to college with, I was at the P. Diddy ceremony at Howard last weekend. All of my boys. This kid managed Usher, made multi-millionaire, and he had a stroke. Because he couldn't sustain that, his body couldn't sustain that lifestyle. I didn't recognize him. He said Tupac, and I couldn't believe it was him. What if he'd have got involved in a health and wellness company that could have stopped that? You guys don't know where you're sitting. What we are about to unleash this weekend, and it's going to be sticker shock for a lot of you guys. You're going to say, what? I can't afford that. And what you got to understand is you can't afford to not do it. Because, I can't talk about how many people passed away because of health issues. I can't talk about people that are barely living. My father-in-law right now had a stroke. He could barely walk. It's crazy. All of these things, we gotta take better care of ourselves. Who's over 40 years old in this room? What good is all the money in the world if you don't have your health? So, this is a monumental weekend on many fronts, and I'm here to tell you that you're about to be unlocked. Embrace it. Get what you came for, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world, and definitely at the bank. And I just want to say one thing. I always knew that I wouldn't be the best, but I said I work harder. I work harder than some of the people that are at the top. I work harder so that when the best person in the company joins, by the grace of God, that person will fall in my book of business. And so that person, I believe today, is none other than Thomas Butler. So let's give it back to him.
All right, guys, listen. What we're going to do real quick is we have the #1 person who started this whole WGI thing who's here today, and I'm grateful that he's here. And I just want to call him up real quick. He's double platinum, Senior Vice President, Barry Dallas.
Who's excited? Let's get it in! Let's get it in! Listen, tomorrow we're launching Life Change! Life Change. Are you with me? Are you with me? Get fit! Get fit! Bring it tomorrow. Bring it! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to change your lives tomorrow. This is big. This is big. This is big. I'm starting over tomorrow. Are you with me? What it took me 10 years to do is going to take me about 3. I'm telling you what I know. We're going international. We're going to do billions. And I need some help. Who's in? Let's get your man up here. Let's get your man up here. Where's my man Thomas at? Let's get your man up here. The guy who came to see the man of the hour. I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the weekend with you guys, and I'm looking forward to watching your lives completely transform financially, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Get fit! Get fit! I'm Barry Dallas. God bless you.
All right, listen, got one more lady coming up. And she's my blood, so I gotta call her up, and I love her to death. She's a single mother who holds it down, and she don't make any excuses. Is that all right? Let's give it up for all the single mothers in the house. I don't need further ado, I just want to call my sister up, Senior Vice President, Dania Huggins.
Hey guys, I just want to give it back to my brother, Platinum Senior Vice President Thomas Felder. You guys had the pleasure of knowing him for the last 2 years, but I had the pleasure of knowing him my entire life, so I just give it back to my brother. Thank you so much, Thomas. Hey guys, I'm going to keep it real tight, and I just want to share a simple story with you guys. About 26 years ago, I went on one of my first interviews. And can I tell you how it went? Yes. Okay. I'm very nervous. I go to the interview, hands sweaty, dressed up nice, had on my nice suit, old little button-down shoes, but I felt good about myself. Got into the interview, sat down, waited for my name to be called, and it went just like this. Dania, I know that you're a hard worker. I heard that you're very smart, that you want to pass. I'm very excited to have this opportunity to interview you, to add you as a part of our establishment. But I also heard, when you heard that but, say that but, ladies, right? But I also heard that you have a small child. And that child is going to need some care. It's going to need some doctor's appointments. It's going to have some teeth issues. It's going to have some teeth. But I don't care about any of that. I'm concerned about my practice and my money. And if you take this job, I need to make sure that you have a strong, what did I say? Strong. A strong support system. How many of you ladies heard that, right? Before he could get the words out, I said, no. My mother, she's good. Marty, she watched the kids. I got a sister that has a younger child, so she said she'd be available too. So he said, I need to make sure before I hire you that you are the right person for the job. And before he can finish that, I said I'm your, matter of fact, I'm your man. I'm whatever you need me to be. Because guess what? I need a better job. So as I sat there and pondered for about a half a second, what do you think I said? Of course I said yes. Because I didn't have any what? Options. And everyone in this room is lacking what? Options. So we all are options what? Brokers. It took me 25 years. 25 years to find some options. Thank God for finding us. So for the last 2.5 months, a lot of people said they haven't seen me. I have a grandmother that's 88 years old. Just found out yesterday that she had a colon infection. Right? So I've been nursing her. I didn't have to call somebody and lie and say I had somebody passed away. I didn't have to call a job, y'all. You understand that? Yes. They're like, where you been? I'm like, I got life, but I still got residual income. Can I get a whoop somebody? Right? And so look, that's my job. But I invited some friends. I know his pastor, he got the secret police on guard. But I think way back there is my friend called motivation. Any motivation in the back? Yes. And somewhere up in this section, I can't really see that well, but I think my friend inspiration came in. Because I left my old friend, tribulations outside the door. Anybody else? And I brought some of my new friends with me called transfers. So get excited and take your excitement home with you. My name is Demir Hudson. God bless you all. Have a great day.
Hey, listen. I'm a former lawyer. How about that? Retired. And I gotta follow rules and instructions. Is that all right? Yes. I'm going to give y'all some rules and instructions, and y'all going to be coachable, yes? Yes. All right. The man who I'm bringing up before you, these are the instructions that I have to follow, and I'm passing them on. We can't have any iPadding or recording of this event. Is that all right? Yes. I respect that, yes? Yes. Awesome. And I think as far as pictures are concerned, I think we have some VIP pictures at the front end, VIP pictures. All right. Just hold your flash photography. No pictures during the event? Is that what you want? All right, you can do photos, but try not to do flash. Is that all right? Yeah. All right, because I want him to come back. Is that all right? Yeah. We want this to be his first annual event, not his last. Yeah. All right, so listen, you can crank up the music a little bit. Let me formally introduce my good friend.
Don't get it twisted. E.T. get
It's an awesome and incredible pleasure
and you lost your mind.
to introduce to you guys a guy who knows how to put it down. A guy
is because if you record, I gotta be careful what I say. All right, I'm just gonna keep it 100. So So when I see cameras, I'm gonna be careful because people have a tendency to put stuff up on YouTube. And when you put it up and they don't get it in the right context, you feel me? So I just had a conversation the other day. I told folks, don't record. I went deep in, and they still did it. And I work with Nike, and some of the stuff could be taken the wrong way. So I'm like, I want to keep it 100, but I don't want, the Donald Sterling boy going on. Like, for real, because I said, my man was having a normal conversation. So when that happened to y'all, you get fired from your job too. Right? Some of the stuff you said while you just chilling, right? People can take that the wrong way. So I'm just, as I see the cameras, I'm just gonna get a little nervous. And I'm still gonna go fire, but it's gonna have a color to it, right? But if there's no cameras, it's gonna be that white fire, all right? So I'm just asking, I don't know if they'll have it for sale, but we got about 3 cameras, professional, right? And then I don't like when people put my stuff up, and it's not the same quality that I usually do. Right? You got me out there bootleg, right? I don't even do that to me, right? I do HD, right? We red camera. You got like the little iPad, the batteries going in and out, the sound ain't right, and you talking about tuning it up, you can go to it like ain't getting sloppy. I'm like, that ain't even me. That's Kiara. Sharkeisha put that up. I ain't having to do that. I'm gonna need y'all to put one with me. I promise you, it's audio as well. They gonna get it. Now, look, I want to go here because I believe that I'm talking to a different caliber of people. No, you have to understand, as a presenter, I'm going to speak to my audience, and I can tell that I'm dealing with a very mature audience. But what I don't want for you guys, I hate coming into a place like this and it's packed and it's crowded and people have sacrificed. You've spent money, you got family members that don't know what you're doing now. Your relationships have changed with people, like it's crazy. I don't want that for you and you not make it to the top. Real, I come with no hidden agenda. My only agenda is I don't want you to make that sacrifice. And again, this is not to be disrespectful. I know we all have different, from different places, we have different teams, but I'm gonna be 100. My man Pierce walked off yesterday hurt because that's not why they came over to Brooklyn. That wasn't the goal. The goal wasn't to lose to Miami. The goal was, they actually formed that team to beat Miami. Right? So then when you lose to the team that you formed again, that's like bitter. Right? Now they cool though, because they make a million. They'll get over it. They'll be fine. For you though, you can't afford to not make your dreams become a reality. Now listen to me, I gotta make this plain. A lot of you in this room have made some serious sacrifices. And the kind of sacrifices I'm talking about, they're much greater than money. You have had to rearrange relationships. I'm talking about people you've been cool with for a long time, right? And so there's nothing wrong with a sacrifice if you're gonna get something for it. All right. Now, I want you to understand something. I love it. He was talking about this whole, what's your dreams, what's your goals, you either feel it, you understand it. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try to talk to you in a way, challenge you in a type of way to help you to make that become a reality. Because listen to me, there's only one person in this room that can stop you from being all you wanna be, and the dream, there's only one person stopping you. Seriously, I mean this with all my heart. You are the only individual that has the right to stop you from having, being, and whatever you want to do. Like real. And there's only a couple things that's gonna mess you up. Your mind is gonna mess you up. That's your thinking. Your heart is gonna mess you up. You get scared. You're fearful. Those are the only things that can stop you. Now, I'm excited to be here because I always tell every young speaker that's speaking with me that you have to ask yourself this question: what gives you the right to do what you're doing? And what gives me the right to do what I'm doing? I was never most likely to succeed. Middle school, elementary, kindergarten. I wasn't even like in the race in kindergarten. Like for real, I wasn't even like, they wasn't even considering me in the 3rd grade. High school, it was a wrap. College, nobody saw this. Listen. Nobody saw this but one dude. One dude saw this whole thing before it happened. One dude was feeling this when the whole world was saying it's not possible. Like it took you 12 years to get a 4-year degree. Like you don't even have hope. One dude never gave up hope. One dude got up every day grinding toward it. One dude sacrificed everything I had because one person believed. And then when the one person believed, years later, two people believed. Listen to me very carefully. You got to hear what I'm saying to you today. I need you to do one thing. I need you to get one other person to believe, and then we on the topic. That's all you need. That's all you need. MJ just needed Scotty. I don't even know who the other people were. Like, I can't name all of them. Like, I might be able to say their name, but I can't tell you what year. It was one dude, all six. It was one dude that did all six with my man. Kobe, Shaq. And if there wasn't no egos involved, they would have done six. Two people murdered the game. It only takes you first. You don't have to be a valedictorian. You don't have to be magna cum laude, summa cum laude. I don't even know, in none of the 12 years, I can't name nobody. The one, Lois Clay, is the only one I remember who was magna cum laude because I knew her. Let me tell you something. You can go to Michigan State and get all the magna cum laudes, summa cum laude, put them in a room with you. You can put all that wealth together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this in the humility of Jesus Christ. Listen to me, put them in the same room and look at what they've done and look at what I've done. And I'm telling you, the only difference is I eat it. I sleep this. This ain't, I don't do this from 8 to 5. And in my sleep, my wife like, wake up, you having a nightmare, what's wrong? I said, I dreamed we was gonna be broke. You see a monster? Yes. Your bank account said 0. Our son not gonna be able to go to college and make mistakes. My son real. He make mistakes. He gonna have to take the class over again. I'm gonna have to money. I'm gonna keep him on. He don't have a scholarship. He barely made it to Michigan State. He's not gonna have a scholarship. But I got you. If you flunk a class, we can retake it in the summer. I got you. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I got money to help you with your mistakes. Because in the other community, don't think they just blasted out on the first one. They have buffers. They got nets. And the problem with us is not that we messing up. Everybody messing up. But we don't got no safety nets. So listen to me. I don't care about E.T. You can speak. I ain't on none of that. I want you to leave. And I want you to finally in your life get to a point where you're so revved up that you're on all cylinders. And 90% of you in this room have never been on all cylinders.
All right.
It don't take a degree. It don't take a cheering committee. It takes one person to believe and one person to push themselves to see max. So I'm working for this corporation, right? They messed up now. I didn't know how much you could get. I looked up Oprah. Oprah made like 200 grand. Maya Angelou like 50,000. I saw Maya Angelou do like a 12-minute presentation and walk off. And I'm like, you still get the whole hook. I was like, you should get the whole check for that. And I'm like, ooh, I can do that. I can't do that. I never forget God showed me. God showed me $30 million. He said, son, I'm gonna put $30 million in your life at one time. Because I want you to be a blessing to the world. What you got to do for me is you have to understand. Like I woke up like I saw it. I'm unbelievable. I'm not even on that. I saw God. Why'd you tell me 30 mil? He said, because I'm going to give you 30 mil. But here's the challenge. The dude you are right now, you'll never see that $30 million. God told me, like, for real. I got you, son. But this version of Eric Thomas, you'll never make that kind of money. Now, be willing to make the adjustments. No excuses, just adjustments. If you're willing to make adjustments. So I'm speaking now. When I speak, like I know better now. So I'm like, okay, I'm working for this company. And they got 30. This is the mothership, and they got 36 other companies under me. So if I do good on this gig, that's 36. I'm counting the check like that's bad. Time 36 and more, because I'm gonna have to go more when I do the 10. I prove myself now. But what I do, I just showed you that your people are going to go back and work like they never worked before. and the productivity is going to be higher than it's ever been before. And I'm going to just need to get someone off of that because I helped with it. No, because at first I was just speaking, that's what you paid me for. Now it's something different. So my man comes to me, because I'm like this, y'all. I'm coming in like this. He nervous, because he ain't seen this before. Like, for real, my man came in like Eric Thomas, but he never met me before. My man like over the whole hook up. So my man come in and see me, he like, whoa. Like, for real, I could see his face. He was looking at me like, is this the main guy, the key guy, Keno? He has on a baseball cap. So my man was like, can I holler at you for a quick second? I'm like, no problem. Man took me in the back room, was like, look, I don't know if you understand. But what we're doing is we're taking the bankers off. I want you to get it. We're going to take them off the floor, and they're going to listen to you for 2 hours. You're going to be losing money. Because instead of them working, they're going to be getting trained. Now, Mr. Thomas, I need you to understand the significance of this. I'm like, all right, I hear you. He said, Mr. Thomas, I just need one huge favor. I said, yes, sir. He said, I need you to bring your A game. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, let me explain something to you. I'm sorry, son. Let me explain something to you. My grandmother had 14 kids. South side of Chicago, 44th Street. Two bedroom house, 1 bathroom. None of them went to college. I was the first one to go to college in my family off a GED. Nobody in my family got the money to cash nobody out. And I got my whole family. I got Detroit. You gotta understand something. Where you come from, you may have multiple games. Where I come from, all I got is an A game. I finished today, you're gonna put me on retainer. And when I finish, they put me on retainer. No. You gotta hear me real clearly now. Listen, what I'm saying to you is that there are those of you, because you're not used to going without. Now you're gonna have to fix this because it has to be fixed. You're not used to that type of poverty. You grew up middle class. You're not used to that grind. You used to be handed stuff. When you can't do it, somebody jump in and they fix it for you. That's what you used to. You used to people cashing you out. That's what you used to. And in this business, yes, you can blow up, but you can't blow up without the grind. And what you gotta learn how to do is dig beyond tires. Dig beyond hungry. You gotta learn how to dig so deep that anything you want, you can have. But that, some of you in this room, you don't have that. You grew up lower middle class. I should probably say everybody ain't upper middle class, but that's how we want to live. I need you to stop playing. And I need you to understand where we are so that you can be with me. So I told my man, I ain't got but one game. And many of you have been operating off a surplus all your life. Be your whole life. And because of the people that you're around, be is good. All I need you to do for me is, I need you to promise yourself that you're going to find what you're doing and keep it. So look, I got to make sure the first thing I say is the most important thing, and I'm here to tell you that I don't care where you come from, I don't care like how you conjugate your verbs, I don't care how you think you are. Listen to me, when we get in the real world, I promise you in high school, because I wasn't real smart, I wasn't that dude. I promise you in college, I really wasn't that dude, because I didn't really know how to speak like that. I didn't play no instrument, I didn't know how to sing. And I was probably at the low, like somewhere low bottom, because I was from Detroit, got the GEDs. None of my parents went to the college I went to. I ain't had no family that went there, and people were sweet. And then after everybody finished, and we went into the real world. We all got through in the real world. The real world currency is grind. Don't care who your mommy is, who your daddy is. Listen to me, one word, don't ever forget this. In the real world, it's about executing. It's not about talking about what you're going to do. It's not about talking about what you're going to be. In the real world, you will always be successful if you can execute. Innovation is rewarded, but execution is first. who worship people who can execute a worship bill. So watch this. Go first slide. Y'all gotta see this. All right, so I'm giving away some secrets. I ain't never said this in this sequence before. Just let me know if it's gonna work. We good. Successful traits of an entrepreneur. Good. I like that. Good. Right. Successful. Right. I'm just gonna give out traits, and you're gonna have to go home and you're gonna have to make them happen on your own. I'm just gonna give them out. Keep going. They don't want to see that. Keep going. They're not interested in that. Good. 4 things I'm gonna need you to do for me. First one, I'm gonna need you to grind. That ain't nothing but just grit. That's Mike Tyson stuff. Like, if you don't know what grind is, just go look up Mike Tyson. That's grind. That's no socks, shoes. No socks. That ain't he don't got no cape, no crowd. Mike wasn't out float like a butterfly. He wasn't doing none of that. Just grind. No shirts, no socks, probably no under nothing. He just put on the bare minimum. He come out the block. And he look you in your face and say, man, I'm about to murder you. It's a wrap. So listen to me. Mike Tyson had won the fight before the fight even started. Mike would hit a dude and he fell out. Bro, you the heavyweight champion, you fell out just off 1 or 2 blows. He like, not really, but I don't want no more of that. Listen to me. I'm telling you, if you're going to be successful, like all of the dreams you got, all of the goals you got, for real, you're going to have to learn how to grind because ain't nobody giving out nothing. I don't care what your little upline is. Ain't nobody giving out nothing. Success is never on discount. Success is never on discount. You have to pay full fare every single time. Ain't no coupons. No, hear what I'm saying. You ain't got to be smart. I got a GED. But number one, you have to grind. In a 24-hour period, you can't be talking. In a 24-hour period, you just got to go for it. Grind. 24 hours. You get a little sleep and then you just grind. And some of you, for real, man, every single time you get a little no, you fall out. You discouraged. You hurt. What you thought it was going to be 3 calls and millionaire? Everybody would be a millionaire. If it was 3 calls and out, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be successful. But what has to happen is you got to go through hell to see if you're serious. No, hell is the road that everybody got to take. And when you get to hell and you say, I want this thing as bad as I want to breathe, then hell says, well, come on, come past. But you get to that point. So number one, I'm about to get into this, but number one is the grind. You hit that for me because I don't want to mess up. You might have to go back. Good, the grind. Working continuously to develop and become an expert at your craft. So I was on a cruise once, right? I'm from the city, so I haven't been exposed to everything, right? So my man is an ice sculpture, right? He got this big block of ice, and my man hitting the ice, and I'm like, wow, I ain't never seen this before, so I'm trying to see what it's gonna look like. And my girl's city too, so she like, I don't wanna sit here and watch my man hit on ice. But I'm like, ooh, I'm trying to see what's that gonna be when he finish? Like Pitbull? Like what is he doing? I'm gonna see out there Pitbull when he finish, rock ball. Like, we're gonna get a rock ball when we finish, right? My girl like, no, I'm like, ooh, let me watch it. He hitting. She finally like, look, I'm out of here. I'm like, all right, I'm going with you. My man hit this thing 100 times, and I promise y'all, he hit that block of ice 100 times, and guess what I saw? A block of ice. 100 times, nothing. I leave, come back about 2 hours later, my man's still at it. Block. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what it is, but it looked like it got wings. It might be a bird. So I was like, look, chill, just give me a couple minutes. My man kept hitting, and I was like, ooh, that's a flamingo. 30 minutes, boom, definition. I'm like, ooh, that's a pink flamingo. Can I explain something to you? It might have took my man 536 hits before he got it. Can I explain something to you? It was a pink flamingo when he hit it the first time. You ain't know what it was. My man went in like, boom, pink flamingo. Watch this. Everything he did led up to you doing some stuff that ain't leading up to nothing. You waking up every day, you doing stuff that don't lead to nothing. It don't lead to your dream, it don't lead to your goal. You're not just work, but you are deliberate and intentional, and that's why you need to know the vision. Because you can't make it happen if you don't know what the vision is. But understand, at least 300 hits, there's nothing when you finish with the first 300 hits. You gotta put in 5,000 hours, 10,000 hours. You gotta grind, and you ain't gonna see nothing when you first start grinding. Ain't nothing coming in. Or you might look up and see a little success, and then it's gonna stop, and you're like, what happened? Nothing. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Every hit, you get closer to that big flamingo. Every hit, you get closer. Every video, I was getting closer. Every presentation, I was getting closer. Every happy birthday, every retweet I did, every Facebook post I did, the small, the big. Every video I did it like I had never done a video before. Every last one of them, then boom, I woke up and we were praying. I woke up, I don't even know what happened. My people just, E.T., are you watching the game? I'm like, what's going on? LeBron just quoted you. LeBron just said, hey guys, come on, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Then he won his first championship and it was in Sports Illustrated. Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. Stop worrying about if it's going to be a play. If you hit, then it's going to be that. If you're deliberate and intentional, just keep hitting. In London College, just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. It's going to happen. Keep hitting it, you're going to get the 4-year degree. Keep hitting it, you're going to get the master's. Keep hitting in a couple months, I got the PhD. Already passed the defense. I'm just right now doing the findings board, just putting all the patterns together, but it's qualitative board. I just keep hitting. I just keep hitting and hitting. I'm telling you, do me a favor, just keep grinding. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. Ain't nobody impressed. Ain't nobody impressed. You whining. Stop the weak whine. The average whine. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why you're not growing as quick as you want to grow, because one day you whining, and then one day you're strong. And one day you whining, and one day you're strong. And the people who you call and are watching you and say, girl, she was just whining the other day about the company. It must not be that deep. She's just emotional. Kill yourself. Working continuously to develop and to become. You need to try to become. You selling something, you ain't even, like you selling it to me and I'm going outside looking at your life and like, whoa, is that, you really want me to buy into that? When you don't have to talk about it, that's when people are going to be like, I need to help a girl. She was here, now they there. I don't never see them. They always packing bags. Like, my neighbors know something up. They're like, I don't know what my man is doing, but he's gone. They driving back and forth. They got suitcases. Ain't nobody saying nothing, but something going on. My man was like, yo, you was in the front page, you and your sons. I didn't even know you was a celebrity. Y'all gotta talk about it. That's right. I've been your neighbor. I didn't even know you wrote books. I ain't gotta talk about it. Hustle so hard, you ain't got to introduce yourself. You hustle so hard that you ain't gotta say, hi, I'm Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher. Have you seen any of my videos? If you would stop talking about it, you stop whining and complaining about it, and use that 24 hours to grind about it. Let's go to the next one. We broke. Don't worry about it. You leave that alone. I got you. Number 2, time. Just try to get me the lion. They need to see the lion with the blood coming out of the mouth. We got to get to that. Number 2, time. Listen to me very closely. Time. You have to put a certain amount of time into it. You got to get your bumps and your bruises. Listen to me. It takes 21 years to be 21 years old. I told you I got a GED. This thing gonna be real simple. Like you looking for something profound, like my man too simple for me. Look, can I be 100 with you? You can't make 21 come in 18 years. Come on. There's some stuff you're trying to do in 6 months. There's some things that you're trying to have in 6 months, become in 6 months. When it took us 10 years, 18 years to do it, you're trying to do it in a couple months. It don't work like that. You think life gonna give you, look, if you're trying to grow a flower, you can plant plant a seed, that take a couple weeks. You're trying to grow a tree. We're not talking about success. Listen, God, I'm not interested in success for a couple months, for a couple years. I want the lifestyle I'm living now forever, and then I want my kids to have it, and I want my kids' kids to have it. We're not in checkers right now. We're playing chess. Time. God, are you lying? No, I'm not lying. Joseph, I'm not. I told you your brother's going to bow before you. I told you your father's going to bow before you. I didn't tell you they was going to bow tomorrow. I didn't tell you they was going to do it a year from now, 360 days. I never told you that. But I did not lie. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen when you're 17 years old. You ain't ready yet. But you keep grinding, and and I love Joseph so much, because my man was a slave, and you never get this sense that he had an attitude about it. You never try to see my man never try to learn to go AWOL. My man was washing, cleaning, he was doing it so well that the wife was like, who is that cleaning? My man got a different kind of cleaning. He ain't average, he ain't regular. My man, oh, did you see that? She became attracted to my man because he was just grinding. He wanted to say, how long to be a slave? How long before I blow up? As long as it takes. Can I say something to you? Somebody said in me in that room, E.T., how long did it take you to be successful? I said, well, I was successful at Oakwood. Now listen to me very closely. I've been doing this since I got to Oakwood as a freshman. I didn't just start doing this. Now the check wasn't the same. But what I was doing is the exact, I've not changed. It's the exact, oh man, you act just like the dude on the video. I am the dude on the video. I'm the exact guy. What does that mean? That means over time, I developed, I became. It takes time to get to this level. You're trying to get to the top level, what's going to happen, you're going to get there and get broke, Samson. You're going to have all of those gifts, but your character will not be able to sustain it. Take your time. It will come when it's time. You cannot, listen to me, you cannot plant a seed in one season and reap the harvest in the same season. No, I'm going to say it again. Right here go another from Simple Beats. You can't plant something in January and in February. You're just going to go outside and be like, where are you? You just plant tomatoes. Like, where are the tomatoes? They're not coming this season. You are grinding and looking for the reward in the same season. How dumb is that? You think the farmer is planting and looking at the same time? Just plant. Stop looking for the prize and focus on the process. Just grind. Every Monday grind, Tuesday grind, Wednesday grind, and you let when the season is here, in due season, you let it grow. You got your bags every day going out. Has it come yet? You think the farmer on that? My man just planting and taking care of the soil. He just planting and taking care of the soil. And one day he go out and say, ooh, I see something growing. If you do see something next season, you might see something, but it ain't time to eat it. It ain't time to eat it. But you wait on it. 2 things. Number 1, grind. Number 2, in the process of time. It's coming. All right, so watch this one. Can we get 3? That's 3 votes. Those 2. Oh, okay, yeah, skip me past 2. All right, watch this, guys. This is deep. Don't worry about 2. We got you. They just told you what it was, so they got it. Listen to me, guys. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I was making like $1,500, $3,000, $5,000 a speak, what I realized was I had a whole lot of passion, but I didn't have the right information. And I realized, come on, your leader said it a minute ago, people were not willing to pay me the big dollars to motivate, to inspire. And I didn't get it. I was telling my story, but I'm like, yo, why I ain't making 25, 30? Why I ain't internationally making 50? Like, what's going on? And I realized, God said to me, the problem is, son, you're very passionate about what you do. You're driven, son, but the problem is your content is weak. So content, the storytelling, you got it. Passion, drive, you got it. Your content is weak. So if you focus more on your content and you know your audience, start researching your audience, start reading the classic, getting an understanding of who you're talking to, understanding the outcome, son. Get your 4-year, get your master's, get your PhD, not for a degree, but so that you can learn how to learn. And when you learn how to learn, now you can charge more. Why? Because now you're not just inspiring, now you're empowering. So the second book came with workbook because I realized when people read, that don't change people. When people start writing, when you take responsibility, when you start writing your thoughts down, when you start seeing your thoughts, it's called repetition. You're seeing it in different form. Every time your body sees something in a different form, it's retention. And the more you can remember or hold on to what you know, boom, the more you can do it. And so knowledge, let me say this to y'all. It's some of y'all trying to make money, you don't even know what this business is. You never studied the business. They gave you a blueprint. If you follow the blueprint, you type work. But you ain't even read the blueprint. You just trying to make a whole bunch of calls and get a whole bunch of people on you. Like you haven't even heard what they said. You're just like, I'm gonna call all my homeboys and I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you're trying to blow up, the last thing you want to do is call your people. Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't got no family but my mom on my squads. Because ain't nobody else ready. Because everybody else like, E.T., that's my brother, let me get a free t-shirt. We're broke and everybody getting everything for free. E.T., that's my boy, give me the homie hookup. And so some of you are not taking time to get that blueprint, to focus on that blueprint, and see what that blueprint says. I used to have a homeboy, we played video games, he was always the best. And I didn't know why he was the best. And I found out later that when he would get the video game, he actually read the book. Y'all know how we do it. We get NFL Live. We just home. I got the Cowboys. There's run. Boom, go bomb. Boom. My man had like week back in the day Tampa when it was weak and was murdering it. Because he studied the game and he knew each play and he knew what people could do. Murdered it because he took time to study. The first 30 are to learn, the second 30 are to earn. You get the knowledge. The most powerful thing in the world right now. I'm making so much money off my Breathe University. Why? Because of content. I got billionaires calling me like, yo, E.T., we want to give you this virtual platform so you can do it. I ain't stupid. I know what y'all want. I got content. I got content, and that's money. I can do a reality show. I can train. I can teach. I'm a consultant. Why? I got content. And guess where I got the content from? All those years of being in the grind. All those years I got real life experiences that I can throw some theory with. And when you put the theory, ooh, they love the theory. When you drop the theory with the practitioner, boy, they're like, oh, wonderful. The passion is you're balanced. You're clinician. You're just so balanced. You're just technical, Eric. I love it. For real, I'm more linear than I've ever been in my life. When I first was speaking without the knowledge, I was all over the place. I start a story, don't even finish the story to the very end. I was straight urban with it. If I tell you 6 stories, I ain't finished none of them. But I was speaking about all 6 stories, though. Then I started doing my homework like, oh, I get it. They go A, B, C, D. Oh, I can do that. 1A, 1C, 1B. I got it. And then boom, same content. I switched over to knowledge. And now I'm operating, listen to me, I'm still doing what I do, but now my knowledge informs my practice. It's more precise. It's more thorough. I'm telling you to know first. Stop all of this. You're just going out making phone calls, trying to blow up. Read. Get all the classics. Study. Okay, part of your day, you're grinding reading. You're reading, you're studying. You're talking to your homework. You're talking to your homework. And y'all going over what y'all read. Study, know, knowledge is power. Abraham Lincoln said, if you gave me 4 hours to cut down a tree, I'll spend the first 3 hours sharpening my tool. A lot of y'all doing this business, you dull. It's going to be forever to get that tree down. You dull. I hate school, but I'm getting a PhD while I need to be sharp. I need credentials. I know which world I live in. They degree driven. I can't stand school, but I want to be sharp. You can't tell me how much to charge when I got the PhD and I'm published. No. Knowledge. I wrote the first book, and I could tell when I gave it to them, they was looking at it like, that's a cute story. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Second book, I switched it up and went with principles with a success journal, with graphs. Yep. Charts. I ain't in the charts, but you want chart, you need chart for empowerment, I got the charts, all of them. Three books now. So now I got to cross over. I'm keeping it 100 with my kids from the hood who like to read, but then for my intellects. 24 principles that revolutionized my life. That transformed me. Cannot be yours for $26.99. Listen to me, I went to school to be a teacher. I got kinesthetic in there. I got the audible learning. I got all the different styles of learning in the book. I got color all in the book, pictures all in the book. Knowledge is power. No, I'm sorry. Applied knowledge is power. All right, so let's go to work. Let's go. I don't look number 4. I don't even remember what. Oh, okay. Number 4 is the gaps. All right, this one is important. Most of you will never be where you want to be financially because there's some gaps in your life and you're trying to pretend like there's no gaps. For real, happens to the best. MJ just goes 63 points. My man scored 63 points. They still lost. That's a gap. You just put up 63 points and y'all lost. Why is that a problem? Because to be a real champion, you don't score 63. That means it's lopsided. Champions are balanced. My cat, he dunked it. Murder in the game, but no championship, just dunk contest. And then somebody named Phil Jackson came in his life and said, look, let's work on some of these gaps you got. The first gap we need to work on is you need to learn to play both ways. No disrespect to your boy Carmelo Anthony. I know I got some New Yorkers in the building. My only problem with Carmelo is, yeah, you will put up 50, but the dude you check is going to put up 48. That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, you scored 50, but my man scored 45. That kind of offset the whole night. Mike was putting up 32 with the triangle, but he was shutting you down. You wasn't getting but about 4. Kobe was not only winning MVP, but he was on number 1, defensive team number 1. Phil said play both ways. You got some gaps, MJ. The reason why the Pistons are killing you is because all you can do is dunk. You can only score on the perimeter. You need to get a 16. You just work on your 16, you're going to kill them. Because while they're trying to wait for you to come to the hole, you just boom. And then when they come in, you just, boom. All right. Look, one of my biggest problems with educated folk, I'm telling you, I ain't trying to disrespect you. One of my biggest challenges with educated folks is that you are afraid to deal with your gaps. You so obsessed with being perfect that it ain't fun. You're so obsessed with being right. It ain't about being right, it's about getting right. It ain't about being, listen, okay, write this down. It ain't about being right, it's about being rich. Come on. I'm just gonna keep you 100. I love competing against intelligent people because they got such an ego. Their ego's so strong that they hate constructive criticism. They hate it. Intelligent people have to feel like they know everything. They're not even teachable like that. I already know. Real, I watch them in college. They come to college, you in class, they teaching the teacher. I'm like, oh, why are you here? They don't really go work at the university, just skip the whole process. Listen to me very closely. It's not about being right, it's about being rich. Okay, I gotta say it again. It's not about being right, it's about being rich. One of the things that has blown me up is because of my GED, I'm very teachable. And so I just told this story in the last room. I don't like to do that twice, but I got to do this for you because it's gaps. I was with Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor told me, E.T., why are you still selling books? I'm saying, why am I still selling books? Well, I'm from the hood. Ain't nobody on my block no often. I made millions off this book. He said, kid, you can't make millions off a book. Only Chicken Soup for the Soul is making money from books. Give your book away. So run that back. Say it differently. And slow down this time. Give your book away. And put marketing in there for your Ascension program. I said, an Ascension program? What's that? He
Say, you got too much content. You ought to have a university online where people can go and learn. You got to turn all these books into curriculum, son. You're not really telling people the steps. Now you got, he said, there's people out there that just want your TGIM because they just want to be motivated. But there's some people out there with money, ET, they're ready to pay the big dollars so that you can be one-on-one coach. You should be making $100,000 a coaching session, kid. You good, but you stuck. I see gaps. See, what you got to understand is what's negative about speaking is the only way you can make money doing it is that you have to physically be present. So if you ever get sick or anything ever happens to you, then you can't make money because you can't be present. But when you put up a program online, son, not only can you make money in your sleep, but it's residual income, kids. You got a product inside of you. I see a gap. Yes, sir. Talk more about the essential model. I'll pay you. He said, kid, competition is for amateurs. I'm a pro. I'll give it to you. I'll show you how to do it from top to bottom. My boy Sean Terry talked. So watch this guy. These are gaps though, because I'm still hood. I'm trying to work out it. So I heard what he said, but I didn't do what he told me to do. Because I'm still kind of thinking like, I don't know. When I went to Australia, they brought me to Australia, packed the house up. I watched the dude sell his Ascension program. $4,900 to over 250 people. I watched him make $500,000 in 2 hours after I brought all the people in. He wasn't even as sweet as me, I was hurt. He wasn't even sweet. My man was dry as hell. Get up. I watched him $500,000. I flew back to Detroit, told my boy to cancel all my gigs. We doing an Ascension program. Now the companies designing consulting work for companies, performance enhancement, teaching people how to go from operating on 70 to 100%. From home. Now I only travel 5 times out of the week, 3 of them are local, or you fly me in and fly me back. I only spend the night out twice. I'm home 28 days. So somebody recognize a gap. Most of you will never be successful because you just grinding, but you're not looking at none of the gaps. You got gaps. Ooh, I know you're smart. I know you're deep. But you got some gaps. And that's why you're here. You ain't here just because you know everything and you brought your team with you. Yeah, I just brought my team, man. We're going to sit down and learn. Trying to get my team to my level. You got some stuff to learn too. You got some gaps. And if you fix those gaps, LeBron, you got some gaps, LeBron. Every time there's 5 seconds left and y'all down by 1 or 2 some kind of way, the dude that's making $500,000 get the rock. I ain't a basketball player, but something wrong with that. You making $20 million and somehow the dude making $500,000, he gets the rock in the last minute and you want to know why he missed it. He on the squad because you gotta have 5 people to play. And the other dude had 5, so we had to bring him in. So we paid you $20 million to make the shots. You got a gap, kid. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what happened to you in your childhood, but you need to learn how to be a little bit more aggressive. You're 6'8". You have the physique of a football player, and you taking 18-foot shots. You ain't posting nobody up. That's the gap. But if you fix that gap, I can take you to Akeem Olajuwon, who won 2, and he can show you how to. All summer, he just worked on the post. And he came back the next year, and he posted to a championship. I watched LeBron come back out on the left board, get the 3, and say, boom. I was like, nah, I respect LeBron. Don't ever put LeBron and MJ in the same category. Not because I love MJ, but MJ always give me the rock. I got it. And I'll pass it to the person who gonna make it. I'm not even gonna give it to anybody. I'm gonna give it to Paxton because I know that's his sweet spot right there. And he got it. Listen to me. I know you deep. I know you making money, but there's some gap. And if you fix the gap, you're gonna put a whole comma and a whole other zero behind your name. All right, let's run through these real quick. We gotta run through these. So this is what I need you to do for me. Some of y'all on Gazelle status here. I'm like an overgrown Gazelle. I want to line you up, right? Because where we going, this is hunters. For real, y'all. This sweat, blood, tears, where we going. We entrepreneurs. Ain't nobody giving us nothing. We got to take everything by force. The kingdom of heaven suffered violence. And the violence take it by force. Ain't nobody playing. It's yours, but it's yours for the taking. It's not yours for the having. No, listen to what it says. The land of the free, but the home of brave. It's everybody's land, but it's the home. Everybody got land. You can live here, but the brave, this ain't home. The brave conquer. The brave don't get it. They don't wait for it. They don't get it. If it ain't a door, if it ain't an opportunity, create one. Wasn't nobody doing what I was doing. I didn't go to nobody to learn what I was doing. Nobody had done YouTube like I did. Nobody done professional mixtapes. I took it. I created it. I didn't wait for it. My kids ain't waiting to eat. They need to eat now. Michigan State, they don't have a payment plan. You pay now. You go to class today, you pay today. And you pay it off. Ain't nobody praying with nobody. And ain't nobody playing with nobody. I need you to be, I know it's in you. I need you to make an adjustment. I need you now to go on it. On it. And I used to have a problem with my squad. Like I didn't really know what was going on. Some of my team members weren't really, they weren't doing their thing. I'm like, what's going on? And then it finally hit me like, oh, they know I'm a hunter, so they waiting for me to go find and bring them food back. I get it. They like E.T. out there grinding. All we gotta do. Some of y'all on teams and you got on that team because you know they grinding. And you want to be a part of success. And you just sitting there playing and now you pissed. When I ain't making no money, you ain't out hunting. You back in the crib like one of the little cubs waiting for food to come back. You ain't doing your part. It's not equal giving, it's equal sacrifice. Watch San Antonio. He missed it. LeBron missed it. It bounced back up. LeBron got it, and he threw it over to Jesus. Woo! Jesus, what that is. Woo! My man got it. I'm talking about in one motion. Boom! Next. That's what they paid him to do. He didn't have to do nothing no other time. They brought Ray Allen for the last second threes that they needed. The other day, he did the same thing. He got the little. It's in full motion. He take the eye. Boom. Game over. Dagger. It's not equal giving, it's equal sacrifice. And some of y'all waiting for the Lions to go out, and then you're like, I hope she comes back. I hope she made 12 phone calls today. So I need you to be his favorite. I need 200. Let's go. Number 2, watch this, guys. This is important, guys. This is important. Lions are wired differently. Lions are wired differently. They're like, E.T., you blowing up, E.T., man, how does it feel? I said, yo, I ain't even started yet. I'm just getting going. Like, I ain't even started yet. Nobel Peace Prize is my ultimate goal. I'm trying to be the first dude with 5950 and blue jeans and J's to win the Nobel Peace Prize. The first dude whose mama was pregnant at 17 years old, who took 12 years to get a 4-year degree. I want to show every kid in the hood that anything is possible. I ain't even got started yet, y'all. I ain't even finished school. I got to finish school before I can get started. I still got a daughter at home that got 2 more years of school. Once she leaves, that's when I'm about to get started. I'm still at the crib because of my daughter. When my daughter leaves, me and my wife, we just gonna be able to work in the game. I don't have no responsibility. I ain't got started yet. Why difference? I don't, listen, I'm gonna say it again. I don't go to bed when I'm tired. I'm a lion. I go to bed when I'm finished. I'm wired differently. You give me 4 hours of sleep, it's just like you give me 8 hours of sleep. I'm wired differently. I know there are gazelles out there. I want every gazelle I can get. Ain't none of them getting away. Every gazelle, like they were gazelle, they're good days. Right? So we started with videos. Now we got a clothing line. We got our own record company. We just started our own publishing company. You know what I'm saying, guys? We about to do our first conference, our first conference, like TDJs, like Joe Osteen. We're doing our own conferences now. We done blew up internationally. Now we coming home. It levels to this, y'all.
It's levels, and you getting stuck on one level. It's levels. Me, sir, you don't drive, but I drive. It's levels to this stuff. Me, sir, if I don't shine, if I don't grind, we don't eat. I'm wired differently. Lions are wired differently. They can see in the dark. You can run if you want to. Lions see in the dark like it's light. They wired differently. Lions don't chase you because they run from you. They chase you because they're ready to eat. Gazelles run because they fear for their life. Some of y'all gazelles, if you ain't getting chased, you ain't running. Somebody always got to put a carrot in front of you. If you do this, you can get this. You still on that? That's like some high school stuff. You don't got to give me no reward. My wife is a reward enough. My son is a reward enough. My daughter is a reward enough. Shh, I get the car gonna come. But I'm passionate about what I do. Oh, they wired. Some of y'all ain't wired right. You want this, but you wired like a gazelle. You want lion, you got a lion appetite, but you got the heart of a gazelle. You got the attitude of a gazelle. You got the behavior of a gazelle. You think just because you sign up and you paid your money like it's his own. Nobody owe you nothing. You got to earn it. You know what you got? You know what you got that you can't get nowhere else but in a few places like America. They gave you an opportunity. I'm wired differently. Ain't nobody give me nothing to get to where I am. My old dude wasn't in my life. My mom ain't got no money. Didn't nobody cash me out. Somebody made the mistake of allowing us to get on YouTube for free. I don't know how old you are, but where I come from, marketing used to cost money. ABC, NBC, CBS, they give it away for free. I said, oh, I can get on there and just do my stuff for free. I don't owe nobody nothing. So Twitter, all I need to do is just make up a name and I'm on Twitter. I can just get followers. Instagram, I can get Instagram and I got free advertisements. I can put my videos on all these different forms for free. Some of y'all waiting on folks to hand something out to you. Some of y'all whining and crying. No, just give me one thing in America that you can get that you can't get in a lot of the places. Just give me an opportunity. I'll do the rest. Just give me an opportunity. Just let me say, E.T., here, I'm going to give you this free internet stuff, and you just go out and do your thing. I'll take it from here. I got it from here. I don't need no grant. I don't need your loan. I just need a shot. I just need an opportunity. If you give me a stage, all I need is one mic. One mic. Some of y'all got the best leaders and you still can't do nothing. You got the best support. You know people like that up here personally, and you still geek about the fact that you know them. Like that's impressive to you that you know them, and you can tell people you know them, but you're not sitting under their feet and learning from them. You're not shadowing them. Let's go. They wired differently, guys. I need you to change that. Listen, they have keener senses. Like, I don't know what it is about the lion, but a lion will be outside and the wind will blow, and they're like, that's my smell of gazelles. Coming from the southeast. About 3 miles from here. That's a big hurt. I smell them absolutely. They're coming, yup, they're 2 miles away, 1 mile away. Everybody get in position. I'm talking about a big lion. She's lying, she like this. She start hiding. Some of y'all are real. You gotta spend enough time in this craft 5 minutes. You gotta know this thing. You gotta know this thing so well. You gotta study it. You gotta study the people. You gotta study the values, the mission, the vision, the belief system. You gotta study it so well that you can become one with that thing. So that, watch this, when I do my videos, I'm telling y'all, I'm so one with the world right now. I know exactly what video is. I can feel y'all. I'm looking at a camera. I'm looking at no humans in there. And I can feel, ooh, this is the week they need encouragement. This is the week they need push. I'm so in tune. I read every post. I'm in tune with it. I know it. I become one with it. And there's things I can do that other people can't do because I'm feeling it. I'm connecting with it. You will not spend enough time with 5 wins. You've not studied the manual enough. You don't know the blueprint enough. And so your senses is off. And opportunities are running right past you. You don't see it. You like a line gazelle. Oh, this is I didn't know they were meeting today. I didn't know they were meeting today because I was still asleep. I didn't know they had a little special session and they just came together last minute trying to get the skill set. I didn't know they was all reading that book. I didn't know they was on the call. I didn't know nobody invited me. They didn't tell me. I didn't know they were going to Atlanta. Nobody called me. It's not fair. I wanted to go. You're lying. You got the keen senses. You're like, yep, here go another opportunity. I'm getting my team to tell you I get nerves. Because I'm trying to get every opportunity. You need to tell me, you don't even know. I told my boy today, he was on the way to the airport. He picked me up. I said, you ain't got no boxes of books in the car. What if somebody want to walk? All right, so this is why I love Walmart, not Target, right? So my wife said me to go to Target. I go to Target, I don't know what, I don't know where nothing is. I walk in and I just stand there. Don't nobody say nothing to me. I promise you, I did that on like that, like what you call that Black Friday thing. I went in, everybody was all over the place. I was just standing there like, wow. And I walked out. I go to Walmart and I just stand right there. They're like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I need some toothpaste. They're like, that's aisle 8, come on. Not, that's aisle 8. They're like, aisle 8, come on. Target, she like, that ain't even my section. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I want groceries. Groceries about this big. I don't even do that. That's somebody. Y'all in 5 links. Y'all in 5 links. Y'all in the family. You don't tell nobody that ain't your line.
Right.
Don't tell nobody you can't help them because you ain't about to profit off of it.
Say it again.
Have you lost your mind? You grab their hand, you take them over. Let me get you to the right person real quick. She will help you. Have a good day. And then when they finish, did she help you? Yes. Were you satisfied? Yes. If ever you're not satisfied with her, just give me a call. Not for you, but you're going to look out for her. You ain't have consensus yet. You still on self. Because you better understand when that lion, she king, she know when that opportunity comes. You let so many opportunities go by, come upset with you because you have. Come on, man. Man, can I, okay, I'm about to hurt the picture. Can I say this? Can I say this? Most of y'all in bed in corporate. The top people that's getting up there. I don't want to get down like nah. I don't want to get in trouble, but let me just say this. 99.9 companies that I deal with, the room don't look like this. This is what like, for real, y'all not getting it. Do you understand when you are connected, you personally know, you grew up with the people that's up here, you have a direct connection, you still broke, have you lost your mind? You think that you've been given some free stuff. Just because you know certain people, you automatically got in. And that's why you ain't doing that, because you didn't earn the spot. They gave you some stuff that they probably shouldn't have given to you. And now instead of being smart and being grateful for the opportunity and showing how appreciative of it you are, you're taking advantage of it. You got to know an opportunity. Listen, you have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime. Right opportunity. I'm going to say it again. You have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime. In a lifetime of the opportunity. Now, I told you this before. When I go grocery shopping, I do not buy produce. I do not buy milk like I buy canned goods. When I buy canned goods, I just like, yep, like these. I just drop them in there. When I buy milk, I hold up. Shh. I go to the refrigerator, open the glass, go way up. Rookies grab the first milk. That's always know why he's spoiled. I'm in over like grocery shop. He didn't grab the first milk he saw. That milk's spoiled tomorrow. He a rookie. They put it right there in front of him. It's gonna spoil tomorrow. As soon as you open it up, it's spoiled. But when you're a veteran, you're like, okay, all right, May 20. That's where we start. You go back one more row. Exactly. Good. You keep going all the way back. May 23rd, May 23rd. We'll get May 23rd. Y'all understand when this thing blow up, some of y'all at the bottom level? No, listen to me very closely. You're at the bottom level before this thing international, global, and you're gonna reap the benefits of starting early. I want you to know something. Your dreams are like milk. They got an expiration date. Every single day you wait to drink your milk, it might even still be good, but it ain't as fresh as it was the first day, and it don't taste the exact same as it go older. Some of your dreams get stale. And if you don't hurry up and act, you're gonna miss out. Let me tell y'all something. You can believe what you want to believe. There's people that ain't doing it, and some more folk gonna be doing it. It's called an opportunity. ED is a scam, then Walmart is a scam. Then. Walmart is a scam. Ain't cost you that much to make that milk. He's trying to deal with that for that milk. Corn flakes don't cost that much. It's a scam. You just cut the middleman out. It's capitalism. It is what it is. Somebody in here you're gonna be blessed by it. You go, they on the phone praying. They talking about God on the phone. I'm like, normally I gotta speak my way. I gotta do a crossover to get God in there. They just like, shoot the rod. I'm like, Jesus. Y'all don't know what y'all got. How? Because you ain't never. I want to cause it triple darkness. You don't know that you don't know that you don't know. But you better find out. Because if you miss this vote, you may never catch one exactly the same. And it's your old way of thinking that's about to get you messed up. That's what got you broke in the first place, but you're still on that. You're still on that. So I'm sorry, I wasn't even on that. I got caught up on the milk. That ain't even on there. The milk ain't even on there. All right, keep going. Are we going the right way? Good. Do me a huge favor. I told you this before. This is important. I don't care how smart you are. If you know 400 things and you're only using 2, you're not smart enough. No, I got a GED. I probably know 10 things, but I use all 10. You know 400, but you're only using 2. The trick is not to come to this session and say you did. The trick is to walk away from these next few days and walk away either learning something you never learned before or learning something you knew already but applying it in a different way. If you walk out of here and you don't remember something, the thing I told you before, the one thing about cats remember. Dogs, they dumb. They don't remember like that. Cats, lions, like yesterday, they came this way, and there's 2 of them. They back a little further. I think they smell this too. Go back a little bit, go under it, so when the wind blows, our scent don't go that way. And little fella, shut up, you moved. No, for real, you moved yesterday, and one of them heard you. You ever seen them? Gazelles, they walk in, they doing this too, and they hear you. You jump. They like, boom, they just, boom, take off. They don't even know if they saw nothing or not. They just take off. Just boom. You can see a lion. I ain't 100% sure. The last time we moved, we lost the view. Listen to me, man. You ain't in this business just to be in this room. The information they giving out, you gotta remember it. The more of it you remember, the more money you're gonna make, the more opportunities you're gonna have. Let's go. I'm sorry. You gotta do me a favor. When I listen to you guys, I'm being for real, I'm not joking. When I got my GED, I was geeked. My old dude is in his 60s right now, he never got his GED. I was geeked. I got the GED. Yeah. Better than my homeboys on the block, I got my GED. I finished high school. I did. I don't even know what my score was, but I did. Started going to Detroit Center 7-day Adventist with one of my homeboys. Pastor said to me, E.T.,
He said, you drop out of high school? I said, yes, sir. He said, get your GED and go to Oakwood. I was like, bro, I appreciate the joke. That's cute. Nobody in my family went to college. He said, go get your GED and go to college. I don't care nothing about your family. Get your, got Oakwood, finally got my 4-year degree. Pastor Doggy said to me, E.T., you need to go get your master's. I said, Pastor, I'm not trying to be funny, but reading and writing is not my thing. I flunked English twice at Oakwood, like the 101 boy. I didn't become the complex boy. The basic, I couldn't get off the start line. I was just stuck. Can't do it. Right? I got the 4-year degree. Pastor Dog said, you need to go to Michigan State wants you. You need to go get your master's. I said, well, reading and writing. He said, look, go get it. You can do it. Got my master's degree. When my homeboys at Broncos, they're like, you might as well get your PhD. I wrote my first book, my boy H.W., who started Michael Jordan out. He said, E.T., stop saying you wrote a book and say you're an author. You got about 6 more books in it, easy. Are you hearing what I'm saying? What they did for me was they developed an appetite. They taught me that just before you finish a goal, set another one. And I'm setting the Nobel Peace Prize because I don't know how long something like that can take. I don't know how long it takes to be like Martin Luther King. That's a long time. Mother Teresa, like, hey, look at the company that I want to be in. Gandhi, I might die. They might give it to me right at the end. And boom, I fell out. Give it to yourself. Your father has won the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm being real with y'all. Y'all keep setting these little small goals to keep your heads. Anybody can buy a car. That's what they make them for. Set another goal. Like you gonna give away cars. No, don't say I'm gonna buy a Bentley. Say no, I'm gonna buy 6 and give 5 away. You still on that low-hanging fruit. You're doing stuff that everybody can do. I want to be a millionaire. That's not hard to do. Say I want to make 10 other people a millionaire. Do you know she can eat $300 of food daily? She got an appetite out of this world. And that's why she forces her babies to learn to eat quick. If you are a leader in this business, listen to me, learn from the eagle. They take them as high as they can take them, and they drop them. And we ain't about to do this 4 times. Like, we ain't about to be practicing with this. Like, okay, catch you. Let's start over again. No, they like, bye. I hope you learned. I hope you were watching. I hope you was paying close attention. Because either you're going to fly or you somebody there tonight. You got an appetite of this world. What's wrong with some of you? You got real small goals. You just want a house with a gate. They sell those. They waiting for you actually to come get one. The economy is terrible. I want to see if you can get 10 other people in the gate. Hungry. You so hungry. You never fasted before. You get to a point where you fast so long, you're so hungry you can't sleep. You can't sleep. You're just so hungry. Your body like, no, you gonna eat. I'm not resting. You gonna go get something to eat right now. You start feeling all kind of pain. Go eat. That's how you have to be. When you're doing this business, you gotta be so hungry. What lions are wired differently. That every time somebody tells you no, it turns you on. It don't wake you. Hey, do you know where you come from? Do you know who your mama is, son? Your daddy wasn't in your life. It's not possible for you to do what you want to do. You just turned me on. You just told me I couldn't get a 4-year degree. You just told me that I couldn't change the world. You just turned me on. Thank you. I needed that fuel. I was running low. You weak. Somebody told you no, and that got you pissed off and threw you off, and you couldn't make no more phone calls. You're weak. Tell me I can't do it. Tell me I can't do it, so I can do it and then call you. I called my mom when we was on the front page of Detroit Free Press, big article, big face. I called my mom, I'm like, Mom, did you see the newspaper? She was like, yeah, I bought 8 of them. And I'm gonna be dropping some off in your old neighborhood. Just open the door. Knock and get in the car and leave, like, look at us now. Man, it feels good to see people up on it. 'Cause I remember first they what? I was what they caught from my cousin. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. You weak. She don't believe me. Is she supposed to? She doesn't believe in my dream. She won't invest in my dream. It's your dream. You don't belong to nobody else. You take ownership of it. And nobody else, nobody owns you nothing, ain't nobody supposed to give you nothing. It's yours. By any means necessary. You take it. You conquer. You are a warrior. You conquer. You make it happen. I need you to increase your appetite when you get out of here. Increase your appetite. Let's go. We don't have a lot of time. I'm sorry. They get restless. I'm sorry. All right. Look at this. They proactive. She like, Ain't nobody else supporting her. She on her own. Like, look here. I've been waiting. Y'all didn't move fast enough. I'm gonna leave. Boom. My kids gonna eat tonight. Some of y'all, man, I feel so sorry for your little ones. If they waiting on you to feed them, they're in the world of trouble. Come on, I'm talking to somebody. You still whining and crying when you got shorties at home that need to go to college, shorties that need gear, they need options. No, my daughter ain't wearing $300 pair of shoes, but it's not because I can't afford it. I'm just not gonna mess you up. It's the difference. Options. No, you can't have it. Not we can't afford it. That's different. You gotta be a little bit more proactive. You gotta get out there and get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. It ain't gonna come to you, but the gazelles are out there. But the gazelles will never come and just lay down. Oh, I recognize that you're a lion. You're ferocious. You're the king of the jungle. Here, eat me. Oh, the gazelle, like you might be, but you about to catch me first. I need you to be proactive, y'all. Let's go to the next one. This thing is deep. Watch this, y'all. I don't ever settle. Once they run out of gazelles and zebras, don't get the giraffes. For real. Once they run out, ain't no more gazelles. All right, we got giraffes now. Let's get it. I don't know where to get him at exactly, but we're gonna start with the tail and try to wrestle my man down. Really, y'all, never settle. Never settle. When you get to one level, keep climbing. Listen to me, he's so good. Watch this. I don't know if you ever paid attention to it before, but this is watch where he starts. Exceedingly. Y'all watch that? Watch where he starts. He starts with exceedingly. That's enough. He starts at. His starting place is exceedingly. All right, he like, you there? Good. Let's go exceedingly. Now let's go abundantly. Okay, that ain't enough? Let's go beyond. Your God don't even settle. You settle. My man like, all right, we're going to get the gazelle. They right here. All right, we got to go up a little bit for the zebra. All right. Ooh. Giraffe, bah. You got to learn how to fly with a giraffe, guys. Stop settling. Keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing your team. Keep setting unrealistic goals. And then accomplish it. Let's go to the next one. We lions, y'all. We lions, y'all. Never be satisfied with status quo. If you got to go out in the street, you go get it, go out in the street with it. For real, you got to go out in the street. Like, oh, so you go run in the street now. I'm going to use the cars are supposed to stop me. Right? They throwing obstacles in front of you. You on status quo. They told you so many calls. They gave you a little plan. All you're doing is follow the plan. Look, you learn the expectations. You meet the expectations, then you exceed the expectations. I go out, look, you might have to do something different to get the people you're trying to get to. You might have to just start giving away cruises or something. Put them on a cruise. I can see this thing free. Let's go to the next one. Never satisfied with, now you need to surround yourself with lions who are on the same mission. Yeah, you can surround. I told you earlier, some of y'all, you got an ego problem. You like to be around people who are inferior to you. You don't like to be around people who are going to challenge you. Iron sharpens iron, so do it one man sharper than another. You hate to be around people who are, I like to be around people who drive nicer cars than me, who are smarter than me, who are doing things I can't. I like to hang with them people. Why? Because they're going to stretch me. They're going to push me. You like to be around people who are weak because you feel comfortable around weak people. I dare you to be around some other lions. I dare you. I dare you to take your company to another level. Look, I tell you, finally, I dare you to take, they're already doing their thing. I dare you to challenge the challengers. I dare you to challenge the leaders. I dare you. That's what Phil Jackson did. I don't care nothing about your little championship in North Carolina. I'm like tripping on a little dunk. I'm about to do something for you that's never been done before. I'm about to put you in the system. It's called a triangle. You can't be all over the place no more. You get in a spot and you need to pass the ball. I'll put you in the system, kids. You think you were great, you ain't great, you good. When I'm finished with you, then he went over to LA and did the same thing with a little kid with an ego. I love it. He's so sweet, he walked away from the little man like, oh, you don't like I do? I'm out. Kobe called him back, please come back and coach me, please. These other coaches can't do it. He's like, all right, pay me a little bit more, I'm gonna come back and deal with it. Kobe didn't want to be around. Kobe wanted Shaq gone. He wanted Phil gone. He wanted everybody gone that was going to challenge him. And that's you. You're so good at what you do, you hate to be around people who are good at you. You hate it. And I challenge you to get over that. I challenge you to let your ego go. I challenge you, you're going to be all right. Ain't nobody going to take nothing from you. They're only going to make you better. You know, you're scared. You're scared that people just as good as you come in your life, they might take some of your clients. Can't nobody take what belongs to you. Ain't nobody take what's yours. Tommy, my boy, when Tommy called, when Dane called, Sakoni called, I wasn't on no, you can't. No, I'm like, what y'all need? Tell me what you need. Like I did stuff for them. If people pay me, I show up, do my thing. I don't be doing phone calls and videos. I don't be talking at 8 o'clock at night. Don't call my house. I'm under contract. I'll see you the gig. I'll speak, do my thing. I go home. When I got a chance, Tommy called me. I got a chance to run with a dude that's doing it. I'm like, yo, just tell me what. How can we do this thing together? I ain't scared. I want to be with the greats, so I can be great.
All right.
Surround yourself, man. Surround yourself. That means I can't be preaching, but that means for real, you got some soul searching to do. There's a reason why you don't like to be around the greats. There's a reason why you feel uncomfortable around them. There's a reason why you can't celebrate other people's victories. There's a reason. And you saying it with your mouth, girl, congratulations. You're like, okay, damn. You got there before I got there. Come on, y'all, get over that. There's enough power for all of us. Everybody can eat. We ain't got to compete. We ain't got to compete with each other. We're going to build each other. We're going to create platforms for each other. I think this is my last one. Yeah, that's it. Listen to me, guys. Let me say this to you. For real, it's possible. Impossible is nothing. It's possible. If a kid from Chicago originally grew up in Detroit, didn't have the best background, my mama did the best she could do. If I can get here, anybody can do it. It's so easy. It's so easy, y'all. It's so easy. But you got to do me a favor. Stop being average. There's nothing average about you. For real, don't even be satisfied with good, right? I want you to be great. And then once you get to greatness, I want you to be phenomenal. Because listen to me, if you're phenomenal, you will never, ever be forgotten. The sky ain't even the limit with this company. Follow these, God, some great things going on here. Stay aboard, be humble, learn, grind, put in the time. Look for the gaps, guys. Get that knowledge. I'm telling you, you will be exactly where you want to be. It's your boy, E.T. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes. Listen, I want everybody to understand today, that you were in the presence of greatness, yes? Yes. What you got today, you didn't pay for. You couldn't get what you got today. Are y'all with me? Yes. Everybody who came in here today, you may have come in here half full, 1/8 full, 1/4 full, but you're gonna leave here all the way full, yes? Listen, stand to your feet, put your hands together, and give my brother a proper salute, and thank you. Now listen up. Listen, I know there's a party going on, I know everything is going on. Just stand still for 1 minute. Just stand still. Ain't nothing going on, it's gonna change in the next 3 minutes. Eric, come back up here for me. My friend did me an incredible favor by coming here. I couldn't afford his bill. Y'all with me? Couldn't afford it. When you get something that you can't afford and it comes to you, it's called grace. Yes? And the way that you return grace is that you bless somebody else. Yes? Eric came and he brought his book. It's called The Secret to Success. Some of y'all don't understand what it is to have nothing. To start from nothing. Some of y'all got everything and do nothing with it. Y'all don't do nothing but make excuses. This man right here, he don't make excuses. When you sleep and he up. When you think that you running, you look ahead, he don't pass you. You gotta get a different mindset. That's what today was about. It was about hitting reset, getting a new mindset, right? So all this stuff about being a lion, you gotta be one of those when you leave here, yes? Yes. Don't leave here without one of these, is that all right? Yes. Be on the back table, hang on. The man said that he wrote a book, and when he wrote a book, it was about his life. And then he took his stuff corporate. Y'all don't know it, some of y'all don't know this man. You don't know that when the NBA is doing something, they call him. Some of y'all don't know when the NFL is doing something, they call him. Y'all don't know when Michael Jordan need the room pumped up, who they call? Him. Y'all sitting in here don't even know what you got. When GM needs somebody pumped up, when Procter & Gamble needs somebody straightened out, who they call? Him. Y'all, it was nice. I was motivated. No, this was $1,500 y'all got a person. That's what y'all got. None of us could afford it. Not me, not you, not them. It's called grace. I'm grateful. So listen, he wrote one book and it wasn't enough. Right? Because if you do something one time, they call you a one-hit wonder. Yes? Yeah, everybody know those singers, they do one song, they never hear from them again. Not only did he come back with another book, this one is like double the size. The brother said, listen, it wasn't by accident. Lightning does strike twice. Right? Greatness is upon you. Greatness is upon all of us, yes? Yes. Before y'all leave here, pick up two. Right? I respect everything y'all got to do. If you got to sacrifice something, sacrifice it. Alright? The cable company, sacrifice it. Your lights, you find a way to get them back on. Some of us need to go without a meal or two, yes? Sacrifice it. I say leave here this weekend and get everything that you paid for. Yes or yes? Yes. Get one of these, they're in the back. Greatness is upon you. Get two, that's right. Get one for you and a friend. Get one for you and the business card that didn't show up. Is that alright? Awesome. There's a workbook that comes with it. Some of y'all can read, but when you really learn something, you write it down. You do what? There's a workbook. Get it too. Yes or yes? You got t-shirts, hats. Listen, whatever. Some of y'all need to wrap yourself in some of this stuff. Roll it up like a blanket. And listen, I gotta get up here and say it because the man will never say it. He'll never speak for himself. Is that alright? So I spoke. I ain't ashamed. Listen, I wrote a little book. Right? Iron sharpens iron. Some of y'all want to figure out what I do. There was a struggle. There was some students. There's some stuff on the table for you. There's some training. Nobody should be here without some free training too. www.SVP Jumpstart. There was a car in every chair. Make sure you get it. There's a book over there. I will show you how to do what I did. What these people in the front row are doing. Make sure you get it. Do not leave here without all of the training. Here's the bonus to every single person in the room. Y'all know how I roll. I think every time y'all come out, you should get a bonus. Here's the bonus for doing what nobody else did. Everybody who goes tonight to a computer between today and tomorrow, go to www.svpautoisland.com. SVP what? Autopilot.com. Listen, we are rolling out a program where every single person in this room can put your business on autopilot. That every single person that you talk to, you put them in the system, they will get a follow-up letter from you for a year. For a year. How about that? And it tells them to give that to who? To you. That's the system that we're rolling out. We're kicking it out in 30 days.